Hey guys, it's Tuesday. It's freaking Tuesday. It's freaking Halloween, and I am so excited! No, but really, taking it down a couple notches. So I think last video I mentioned that, in all of my videos I mentioned that I've been experiencing fatigue. So in my last video I mentioned that I went to the doctors and kind of tried to take care of that issue. Well, lo and behold, I got scheduled for a sleep study, which started yesterday. So yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning, I went to go pick up this machine to start my sleep study. My appointment was at 9 o'clock, and I showed up to the office at 8:30. And I didn't get called back into the office until 9:30. So I was in the waiting room for about an hour. So when I get called back into the office, I'm in this kind of room. There's a refrigerator and there's a bunch of files in there, and then on the other side there's paperwork to fill out, it looks all official and stuff, and there's some other equipment in there, and it's clearly a room for the doctors and the nurses, not the patients. So I sit down at the computer that's in there at a chair, and I watch this video, and it lays out the directions for my sleep study machine. Awesome. So I watched the video. I let the guy know I'm done watching the video, and then once I've watched the video, I go into this other room. I walk into this door from the room that I'm in, which leads into another room that looks more like a patient room. There's a bed, and a chair, and a sink, and some other stuff. It looks just a regular doctor's room. So the guy is showing me all the components of the sleep study machine, and he picks it up and he looks at it, and he kind of looks at it strangely, maybe there's something wrong with it. And I noticed that this little plastic tube, I'll show you guys at the end what I'm talking about. This little plastic tube on the machine is not connected. It's completely broken off. It looks like it had been folded in that area, and it was just hanging by a part of the plastic. And I'm is it supposed to be like this? It doesn't look like it's supposed to be like this. And he's oh, I think it's just protecting something. And I'm well, can you make sure, because I'm not going to take home a broken item. So he takes a look at another machine and compares it to the machine, the obviously broken machine that he's trying to send me home with. So he's oh yeah, it is broken. It's not supposed to be like this. So he hands me another machine, which what the tube that I had originally said was broken looks shorter, and it doesn't look like it's the right machine again. It looks like there's something wrong with it. And I'm oh, is this the right one? He's yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. So I don't know. I'm not the doctor. I literally don't know anything about this machine. This is the first time I've ever seen it, touched it, anything. So I take it home. I put it on when I'm about to go to sleep, and one of the lights are flashing red. All the lights are supposed to be green. One of the lights are flashing red. So I try to figure out which indicator light it is. It's for the tube, right? So I'm trying to mess with it. So I get it in a position to where it's green, and then it's red again, and then it's green again, and then I finally go to sleep and it's green when I go to sleep, but then when I wake up in the middle of the night, it's red. It's flashing red, and it's not supposed to be flashing red. So I spend more time trying to fix this machine, and I could have been asleep, and it's I at this point I know there's clearly something missing here. It's not working, because when it's red, if I get it in a special position, if you're finagling your freaking phone charger and your phone charger's not working, but then you kind of go this with it, and eventually you get it in a position where it starts working. That's what was happening with this little light. So I'm on my way to go let them know that the freaking test is not complete. Basically, like there's like a little light in the morning that reads test incomplete or test complete, and the test said incomplete. So yeah, I'm on the way to go let these doctors know that this test was incomplete, because it should have been completed. It should have worked, but it didn't, because I wasn't given the I'm about to go let them know that this test was not completed. I'm obviously going to have to do it another night, which is ending up to be a complete waste of my time because I'm supposed to go out tonight. But I don't really know what's going to happen with all that. But we'll see. So I just got home from dropping off my sleep machine at the doctor's office. And I just want to warn you that I might get a little emotional, and that is why I'm sitting in my car, because I don't want my dog to see me getting emotional. So, like I had already explained, yesterday when I initially went to go bring the machine in, the person who was handing me the machine, who clearly handles these machines every single day, handed me a broken machine and knew it was broken, and was just going to hand me the broken machine and allow me to be charged for that, because I didn't, like, I'm not the doctor. I'm not the one who handles these machines every day. How would I know? But I'm not stupid. I'm not just going to let someone do that to me, because that's been done to me before. Like, I've been around the block a couple times, like, if you know what I'm saying. Like, people have tried to pull the wool over my eyes before. People have tried to give me broken items that they want me to pay for. Like, that's happened to me before. I'm not going to let that happen again. So I walked in to the doctor's office just now with my machine and, like, told them, like, it's not working. Excuse my language. And so they go and get the same guy who gives me the broken machine. They go and get the same guy again. And, the first thing he says to me, is there any reason why you felt the need to disconnect all these wires? Well, let me just show you something. This is one wire that I got. This is how I got it. They gave me, this is a brand new one, so this is not the one that I used last night. This is a brand new one in the package. This is exactly how I got it yesterday. Exactly like this. So, like, I opened up the package and put it on and connected it to the machine. This is the machine. Look at this. Does this look nice and neat to you? Does this look nice and neat to you? No, it's not nice and neat. If you're throwing something in a bag like this, that's $800, and you're just shoving it in the bag every single time when you're getting this from a patient, and you're just throwing it in the bag like this. Like, with all these wires, it's like a freaking phone charger. Can I just explain this to you? In this cord are, like, maybe 5 to 10, maybe 8 other cords that are wrapped in, like, other stuff like this, and, like, they're teeny tiny floss width pieces of wire that, like, if you go like this, they're thinner than your hair. Like, they're gonna break. Like, and also, like, this is just a freaking plastic piece of crap. Like, you're throwing it in there to bend every single time that you're putting it in there, and you're telling me that this is not gonna break. No, that's exactly why this tube right here, this tube was literally connected to this when the guy was showing me the original, the broken one. This tube was barely even connected to this right here. It was, like, hanging off. It was literally opened up. Like, it was not sealed. And, like, he's like, oh, like, that's the way it's supposed to be? Like, no, it's not, and you know that it's not the way it's supposed to be. It's because you are throwing these machines in this bag every single time when you're done with them, and you're not wrapping up these cords nicely the way they should be. So he has the audacity to ask me why I disconnected these cords and wrapped them up nicely. Because, I mean, look at this mess. Like, this is how it comes out of the bag when it's just thrown. It's not nice, it's not neat, and this is not the way you throw an $800 machine. This is not how you throw an $800 machine into a bag. Like, it's just not. Like, you wrap up the wires nicely. Like, it's common sense. So, like, yeah, honestly, like, I feel disrespected. I feel like Jose was trying to make me pay $800 for this broken machine that he was trying to give me because he knew damn well it was broken. And honestly, I'm also sick and tired of being a patient in the doctor's office and not feeling like I am a priority. I'm sick of it. So this video is definitely going to be a little bit different for a couple of reasons. One, it's entirely shot on my phone because my camera is actually supposed to film in 1080, but for some reason that's not working, and I think it might be because the SIM card that I have doesn't support 1080, but I'm not sure. It might be that I'm just like technologically not inclined, which is like a true fact. I already know this. And also, I'm just filming on my couch and in my car because this isn't going to be my weekly update. I'm definitely going to be doing that separately. I kind of just wanted to let you guys know how the sleep study was going, and I truly thought this was going to be more of a positive video, but unfortunately it's not. And like, I didn't want this type of negativity on my channel, but like, I just feel like I'm going through this thing where I'm trying to figure out legitimately like what is wrong with my health, and like, I honestly feel like I'm being like condescended and like disrespected by the doctors and the medical staff. I did end up calling the office manager and speaking with her at this particular office, and I let her know what I was going through, and like, I basically told her how I felt, and I also let her know that like all the rest of the staff has been like perfectly awesome to me. The doctors have been freaking awesome. The front staff has been awesome. It's just like this one particular person that I am gonna bleep his name out to protect that person's confidentiality. But yeah.